High school baseball and softball on Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street, Brewer, Next Home Experience, Firehouse Subs, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, and Levesque Business Solutions. High school sports on Ticket TV also brought to you by Northeast Driving School, Dean's Detailing, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Varney Mazda, Varney Chevrolet, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Loring Job Corps, Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Blackfly Coffee, Mad Cat and Company, Novus Auto Glass, Bangor Window Shade, Hartford's Auto Service, Flash Me Maine Photo Booths, Bennett Auto Center, Tiller and Rye, Angelo's Pizzeria, Hillside Athletics, Liberty Olton Insurance, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza Hampden, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaners, Frank's Bake Shop, The Heating Lodge, Comfort Shoes and More, Memory Lane Assisted Living, The Growing Place, The Coach House Restaurant, Tim's Plumbing, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Knowlton Automotive, Bangor Floral, The Local in Orono, Doors Equipment Company, Napa Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber Company, Creative Options, Midcoast Denture Design, Fielder's Choice Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Services, Henry's Bridal Boutique, Dairy Queen in Bangor and Old Town, and First National Bank. Ticket TV is a production of Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket and Sportsnet Maine.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Bordick Park here at Hampden Academy, and welcome to high school baseball on Ticket TV. Today, we feature a matchup between the Brewer Witches and the Hampden Academy Broncos. It's quarterfinal time in Class A North. The Witches, the number 8 seed, taking on number 1 Hampden Academy in this one. Welcome in to the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. Jim Churchill along with Ernie Clark on the call here today, along with our Ticket TV crew. Happy to have you with us here at 929theticket.com or on your Ticket app. And we also welcome you to the Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center pregame show as we get you set for this matchup between the Witches and the Broncos. Well, Ernie Clark, we have a very steamy afternoon for baseball here this afternoon in Hampden, and we got a couple of teams very familiar with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, neighboring communities and familiar opponents in pretty much every sport. They've played twice so far this season. Hampden, the top seed at 15-1, won both of those games. The first encounter was very early in the season, May 3rd, and the Broncos edged the Witches 2-1. Played more recently right near the end of the regular season in a game we had on Ticket TV, and Hampden won that game 10-2 behind the four-hit pitching of Bodie Bishop, and both these teams have been relying on pitching to have a lot of their success, and I don't think there'll be much of an exception today with Brewer sending Grady Van Edestein out to the mound against Cason Wildman from Hampden Academy.
Yeah, and you see the Broncos there at the top of the heap in Class A North, just one blemish on the season. A loss to the Skowhegan Riverhawks, and the Witches with a big win to finish up the season to get into the Final 8 as we have the head coach of the Broncos, John Perry, and a slew of Broncos with him.
Yeah, a lot of captains.
Corey must feel a little intimidated out there.
Probably
right?
all the seniors out there. Yeah, you mentioned Brewer beating Bangor 4-1 in the final game of the regular season. That enabled them to edge Lewiston by .94 heel points, less than a heel point, to get that 8th and final playoff berth in Class A North. So it went right down virtually to the wire for the Witches, but here they are with a second chance, and right now they are as good as any other team in the division. They're all 0-0 as the playoffs start.
All right, high school baseball, high school sports here on Ticket TV, presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. They are celebrating 30 years in business. See the Smith brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because are also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and on Wilson Street in Brewer. Let's take a look at the two rosters here, Ernie. Now, I may have to lead the way here because we are dealing with some heavy sun. I don't know if you can see that.
Well, I'm looking at the rosters.
You can look at the roster on the paper. But
yeah.
Dana Corey, head coach of the Witches.
Yep. Their roster's gotten a little bigger over the year. They've had some injuries that have sidelined the likes of Thomas Pelkey and Blake Littlefield, and so as a result, they brought up a couple of freshmen in Parker Bouchard and Aiden Bernard, and also a sophomore, Eli Wall, who stepped right into the starting lineup in right field for Pelkey and has started pretty much the last, quarter of the season, 3-4 games, and so he's gotten some experience to lead him into this game. And again, it's a fairly original roster, just 3 seniors on the Brewers' original roster to go with 8 juniors and 1 sophomore, and they've added a sophomore and a couple of freshmen to that, so still a pretty young club for Dana Corey.
All right, now we turn our attention to the home team here this afternoon, the Hampden Academy Broncos. John Perry, again a former Bronco. Dana Corey, obviously a former Witch as well. Yes,
and the Broncos, again, not the oldest team in the world. 5 seniors, 7 juniors, 3 sophomores, and a freshman. And they've played like a veteran club. A lot of the juniors have got are in their 3rd year of varsity play, so it is a veteran club, despite the fact that Coach Perry will have most of this team back a year from now.
High school baseball on Ticket TV, brought to you by Next Home Experience. For the 3rd straight year, Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. And another tremendous presenting sponsor, Firehouse Subs. It's back for a limited time. The Firehouse Subs Barbecue Cuban Sub. It features slow smoked pulled pork, honey ham, melted Swiss, golden barbecue sauce, slaw, and spicy pickle chips. Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Ernie, let's sneak in your keys to today's ball game right here.
Well, for Brewer, it's getting runners on base early in the innings because they are a team that, under Coach Corey, likes to play the small ball, and that involves bunts and station-to-station advancement, and it's a lot easier to do that if you get the leadoff batter on, let's say, and can sacrifice an out to get him in scoring position and then try to rely on that one big hit to get that run across. The Witches scoring 45 runs, scoring 4.1 runs per game. They've scored 66 runs per game, but 28 of those runs came in 2 at-bats. So they're not scoring a ton of runs, and they've got to figure out how to get runners into scoring position. A lot of times that would be the bunt, and if they can get the leadoff runners aboard, that will help them out a lot. For Hampden, it's playing the sound defense. Has been a very good defensive team all year long, and there's no reason to think they won't continue to be today. But pitching is going to have control. You don't want to be walking guys to help Brewer with its offense and getting those innings going, especially walks early in the at bats. And beyond that, the Witches are averaging 6.75 runs per game. 10 of their 15 victories, they've allowed 2 runs or less. So, pitching will be key as well. This should be a low-scoring game. Again, 10-2 in the second meeting of the year over Brewer, but 2-1 in the first meeting back in early May. So this has the potential to be somewhat of a pitcher's duel. Brewer going with its ace in Grady Van Estine, and Hampden going with one of its really 3 good pitchers in Kason Wildman, who along with Colin Peckham and Bodie Bishop have become one of the top pitching rotations in the division.
High school sports on Ticket TV, presented by Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be, the official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at heroesportsgrill.com. All right, we are going to take a timeout here. When we come back, we'll take a look at the program histories. We'll get the starting lineups and the first pitch. It is the Brewer Witches taking on the Hampden Academy Broncos in quarterfinal action here in Class A North Baseball, right here on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
Your locally family-owned McDonald's, Wilson Street, Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor are hiring weekend team members. Work full-time or part-time as a second job. Apply online at jobs.mchire.com and learn more about the Archways tuition assistance to further your education and future. Once again, you can apply online at jobs.mchire.com for openings at Wilson Street in Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor for weekend team members. Get started today at jobs.mchire.com.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
All right, we are back here at Bordick Park. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, our producer, director, Max Pottle. Matt Cunha is on the scoreboard today, and we've got a trio of Hampden Academy students here on camera. We have Grayson Cox, Jordan Wells, and Tucker Sastamoyne, all just making the short trip here to man their cameras for this one.
No doubt brutally impartial in their approach to their duties.
We do not give them a voice in this, only camera angles. All right, let's take a quick look at the starting lineups. We'll go to starting lineups here, and we'll begin with the visitors from Brewer High School with that 7-9 record, the number 8 seed.
Yeah, batting order. Jake Perry leads off and plays second base. Caden Morin, the catcher, bats second, followed by starting pitcher Grady Vanenstein. Logan Littlefield at shortstop, the cleanup hitter, followed by Anderson Clifford and Hunter Merrithew. Zach Arnold, the right fielder, bats seventh. Nick Tozier, the center fielder, hits eighth. And Eli Wall, the left fielder, bats ninth.
All right, and now for the Hampden Academy Broncos.
Yeah, their defensive posture is a little different from what we've seen because Kason Wildman, who normally plays first base, is on the mound today. So that moves Garrett McLeod from third base to first base and Josh Lorenzo into the lineup at third base. Going around the infield from third to first is Josh Lorenzo at third, TJ Lorena at short, Andrew Cody at second, and Garrett McLeod at first. Left fielder is Gavin Munyock. Center field, Zach McLaughlin. Right field, Colin Peckham. And behind the plate, Rogan Lord for Kason Wildman.
All right, starting lineups brought to you by Loring Job Corps. And our coverage of high school sports on Ticket TV also presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. All right. We are just about set to get this one underway. And leading off, Jake Perry. He'll be followed by Caden Moore and then Grady Vanenstein for the Witches. Starting just a little bit late here. Kason Wildman working from the stretch with the bases empty. Deals the first pitch of the ball game, and it's fouled off the catcher's mitt to the backstop, and we are underway. 0-1 to Jake Perry.
Haven't seen Wildman pitch this year, but all expectations are is he's a hard-throwing right-hander.
Misses low and outside there. 1 ball and 1 strike. We certainly have seen him hit this season.
Yes, bats cleanup in the lineup for the Broncos, and he and Colin Peckham, who hits third, have been quite the tandem in the middle of that batting order for John Perry's club.
Breaking pitch, skied, right center field. Cody, the second baseman, back on the grass, making the call and the catch, and that's out number 1 in the ball game. Perry retired. He's going to bring up the catcher, Caden Morin.
Very high and bright sky today, but we've gotten used to that over the last week or so.
Yeah. See the swing there by Perry, putting it in the air to shallow right field. And there's Andrew Cody camping underneath it to make the catch. And pitch down in the dirt. Ball 1 to Morin. Good shot right there from our first base camera. Grayson Cox on that one. Just beyond the Brewer dugout on the first base side. That breaking pitch goes over the head of Morin.
Again, as we've noted a lot this season, Wildman, like many other pitchers at the high school level, pitching out of the stretch.
High kick and delivery, and that ball is ripped towards left center field. That's going to hit the gap. McLaughlin trying to track it down, gets to it with the backhand, but heading for second and getting there standing with a one-out double is Caden Morin. So the Witches with a runner in scoring position here with one down. And a talented hitter coming to the plate in the person of Grady Van Enestein, the pitcher for the Witches in this one.
Yeah, Morin has batted first for a lot of the season, but coming up second today. Got a pitch up high in the strike zone and took it to left center field. And McLaughlin
he's
chased
pumped
it.
Up.
Yeah, he is pumped up.
Making some ice cream or something there. I don't know what he's doing.
McLaughlin was running away from second base as he tried to track down the ball in left center field and had no chance to throw out Morin before the catcher went into second with a one-out double.
All right, here is Van Enestein. It's early. First base is open. Breaking pitch. Up and away. Ball one. Have the opportunity to work around Grady a little bit here if they choose to do so. More in the lead at second. And that pitch, looked like a bit of a slider there, grazing that outside edge.
Yeah, he's changing his speeds a lot here early in the contest.
Wildman has the sign from Lord, looks back at second. Lorena trying to keep the base runner close there. Now the pitch to the plate, curve ball, and that's in for a strike. 1-2.
Two in a row there, right on the black of the plate on the outside corner. If there were black on that plate.
I think there is underneath, maybe some.
Yeah, can't see it from here.
Some dirt. Here's the 1-2, and that ball is slammed foul. Ooh, over in the direction of where I'm parked, actually.
Yeah,
You have no
I'm
worries.
glad you're there, not me.
Yes.
I took a little walk.
I had to leave when I came back. I even got closer to the field, so. Here's the pitch, and it ties up Van Enestein. Good location there from Wildman, down and in. And Van Enestein could not reach it. He is out number 2.
Yeah, you had to know that Wildman was going to try to do something inside there sooner or later because he had gone 3 in a row right on that outside corner with good results. A couple of strikes there and jammed Van Enestein on that 1-2 pitch for his first strikeout.
Morin at second, now 2 away. It brings up Logan Littlefield. And another bender there from Wildman. Wanted it, didn't get the call. A couple of umpires in the crowd trying to offer their assistance.
Shocking.
No, we just never run into that.
No.
There's a strike. That's why it caught my ears. I'm just not used to hearing it.
Yeah, except it's kind of that serenity of the crowd, you know. No such luck, even in the first inning.
Speaking of the crowd, good crowd here today. We'll get some shots of the crowd here as we move along. We got a lot of people up on the berm, the slope on the right side. 2-1 now to the Brewer shortstop.
Yeah, baseball games, softball games, and school may or may not still be in session. Probably is here just after 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's a premium on parking spaces here because of the
There's
combination.
some of the fans up there, and there's fans in the stands right there enjoying this one. 2-2 to the batter Littlefield. 2 outs, top of the first. Brewer looking to score first in this one. Carry some of the momentum from that Bangor win into this ball game. That ball is slammed down the right side. That's going to be a fair ball. The Witches will take the early lead. Rounding third, heading to the plate, and scoring is Morin. Throw comes in, but too late. So 2 doubles for the Brewer Witches here in the top of the first inning, and they have a 1-0 lead over Hampden Academy.
That's a big hit there. We talked before the game about Brewer doing what it could to get runners in scoring position. Had one there at second base on the double by Morin with just 1 out. A big strikeout by Wildman followed that up, but the cleanup hitter Logan Littlefield down 2-2 in the count, went the opposite way, and anytime they can punch one across that's in scoring position, that's big for Brewer.
See Cade Moore skipping across the plate. Very happy about the situation. 1-0 Brewer. And the pitch, and it's taken on the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Anderson Clifford. And a wave and a miss. It's 1-2. Which is making Wildman work here in this first inning, up to 19 pitches. The right-hander deals. Pitch number 20, lofted towards shallow right field, but ranging back and getting to the baseball is Andrew Cody. He puts it away for the final out. Witches pick up 1 on the RBI double for Logan Littlefield after a half inning here in Hampden. Brewer 1. Broncos coming to the plate. This is high school baseball playoff style here on Ticket TV.
Get up and go, no matter what day it is. We make sure nothing keeps us from doing what needs to be done, because we're driven by what we love. Milwaukee's outdoor power equipment handles any job, big or small. From trimmers, blowers, and mowers to chain and pole saws, Milwaukee's battery-operated high-output tools will help get you to the moments that matter most. Get what you need to keep you firing on all cylinders when you sign up for Napa Rewards. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design,
because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Back here at Hampden Academy, Bordick Park, we go to the home half of the first inning. Brewer picked up a run in the top half. Broncos coming to the plate. Here in the bottom half of the first, Andrew Cody, their second baseman, will lead things off. High school baseball on Ticket TV, presented by Hidden Meadows Golf Course, just minutes north of Bangor. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Cody standing in against Grady Van Enestein. And that pitch is taken for ball 1.
Van Enestein, 6 innings, 9 strikeouts, just 4 hits allowed in that win over Bangor a week or so ago to get Brewer into postseason play.
1-1 the count on Cody.
Brewer scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning at that game over at Hedrick Field to win 4-1.
And a tailing fastball grabbing the strike zone, 1-2. Here's the kick and the pitch, and Cody hangs in there, fouling that one back. Garrett McLeod, senior first baseman in this one, due up next. Van Enestein's 1-2, and another foul ball off the bat of Cody. Our coverage today also brought to you by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. That one misses low. 2-2 to the Bronco leadoff batter. 3:10 down the lines here at Bordick Park. 3:57 to the gaps, 3:88 to straightaway center, and Cody has worked the count full. 7 pitch at bat so far for Andrew. Now, I was told by Tim Throckmorton, coach of Hampden Academy Golf and Tennis, that Andrew's nickname is Dodo.
Dodo,
Yeah.
indeed it is.
And Dodo hits one towards the middle. It's going to sneak through for a leadoff base hit. Excellent at bat there for Andrew Cody to get things started here for the Broncos.
Yeah, didn't try to do too much with it after working the count from 1-2 with a extra foul ball to 3-2. And gets the leadoff runner aboard for Hampden.
Sneaking through into center field. Here's Garrett McLeod, senior infielder for the Broncos. Pitch to Garrett, and that one tails outside, ball 1. Some life from that third base dugout. Pop-up foul. It's going to get out of play.
Mentioned Brewers regular season finale against Bangor. Hampden in that win over Brewer 10-2. Cody 2 for 3, a double, single, hit by pitch, and a walk. He got on base 4 times out of 5 plate appearances as a leadoff hitter for Hampden. He's at it again here.
Bunt attempt there by McLeod. I think he fouled it off, and then it hit his right leg. He is flexing that right leg. It is a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I thought I might have got him on the foot.
Pitch by Grady, and a swing and a miss. Pitch outside the zone, but had some zip and some tail on it, and McLeod goes down swinging. 1 out, 1 on for Colin Peckham, right fielder. Look there at Peckham from our third base camera, and he takes one down in the lower part of the strike zone for a called strike.
It's been quite a dynamic duo, offensively, at least in the games we've seen, with Peckham batting third and Kason Wildman on deck in the cleanup spot.
A recent development as that pitch misses as the breeze has picked up and it's blowing out towards left field, and I am enjoying it.
Oh, it's a nice refreshing break from the dead of midsummer, as it feels like here at about 85 degrees.
Planned on running home and getting a different shirt on, but did not have time to do that, so I welcome all the breeze I can get.
Yeah, I thought I was underdressed based on what I saw you wearing there. I think I'm okay.
I've been in a rush all day. It's just I've been behind. Trying to play catch up, Bernie. Here's 1-2, and it's grounded left side. Another ground ball single for the Broncos. So 2 on with 1 out as Peckham finds the hole on the left side. Cody advancing 90 feet to second, first and second. And the pitcher, Kason Wildman, coming up.
Yeah, not shots off Venestein, but accurate in terms of the placement there. First one right over the pitcher, high hopper by Cody, and now one into the shortstop hole by Peckham that Logan Littlefield, the Brewer shortstop, couldn't get to, and even if he had got to it, probably wouldn't have had much of a play anywhere.
Wildman standing in. Venestein the set, breaking pitch, hammered, third base way, foul. Ernie, why don't you run through the Brewer defense here real quick?
Yeah. First base is Anderson Clifford. Second base, Jake Perry. The shortstop, Logan Littlefield. And at third base is Hunter Merrithew. Eli Wall in left field. Nick Tozier in center. Zach Arnold in right. And the catcher is Caden Morin.
Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Wildman late on the fastball. He's known to the PA announcer here, Sean Kimball, Wild Man.
That's in 2 different words.
Yes. And he lays off that high, hard one, 1-2. For over 5 decades, Dean's Detailing has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, enjoy the ride. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. 1-2. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Andrew Cody at second. Colin Peckham at first. 1 away. And a 2-2 pitch on the way to Kason Wildman. And that one misses high, and the count is full.
Good patience by both of these batting orders. Both pitchers over 20 pitches here in the first inning.
Benenstein up to 21 tosses with just 1 away. Looking for the finisher here, and he gets it. Swinging and missing is Wildman, and Benenstein is charged up. Second strikeout in the inning, 2 away. And it's going to bring up the shortstop, TJ Lorena.
Number 16, TJ Lorena.
Much as Logan Littlefield was a big batter in a 2-out situation for Brewer in the top of the inning, Lorena, similar situation here with a runner in scoring position.
Both shortstops, and Lorena takes ball 1. Here's the pitch, and it's low, 2-0. Ball get away from Benenstein, but Cody will hang right at second base. 4-man umpiring crew here for the postseason.
Rob Curtis behind the plate.
Benenstein ready with the 2-0, and it's popped up foul right side. Let's take a quick look at the Brewer program history, which is 1 state championship in Class B back in 2018. Runners-up in Class A in 84, 88, and 08. Here's the pitch, and it misses. Oh, no. Sorry, Mr. Umpire. We are behind the plate here, so I'm getting a little itchy to make a few calls myself, Ernie.
We got a little bit of an angle here, but not much of one.
All right, the 2-2, and that's down and in. Good block there by Morin.
Runners will be moving here. Full count, 2 outs. Lorena looking to make some contact.
One nothing Witches here in the first. Broncos looking for the equalizer. The pitch, and it misses. Low and inside. Ball 4. It's going to load him up. Cody now at third. Peckham up to second. Lorena on with the walk. And striding to the plate is Rogan Lord, the catcher.
Number 11, Rogan Lord.
And John Perry has been talking about his offense and how that's one area that they could improve in over the course of the latter part of the regular season and now, of course, into the postseason. Strike 1 to Lord. And he's done some shuffling with this lineup.
Yeah, he's really moved some guys around. Lord was batting in the 8th spot, I believe, for most of the season and moved up to 6 as John Perry looks for some answers.
Rogan quickly down in the count here, 0-2.
Lorena has also moved up in the order, as has Garrett McLeod, who I think was batting 5th or 6th and batted in the 2-hole today.
Here's the pitch, and it's in tight. Didn't miss by all that much, but it's 1-2 now on the batter, Rogan Lord. Pitch fouled up on the screen. Still 1-2 to the Hampden catcher. Josh Lorenzo, the on-deck batter, retrieving that baseball behind the plate. And on that swing, driving it up. Ooh, that was a close call for some fans casually walking into the area. Got to be on your toes up there.
Yeah. I know it's a casual kind of afternoon here on
maybe some
Wednesday,
of the,
but
Weatherby students getting a little extra break out here on the grass. Some Their teachers have brought them outside to watch the baseball game. Taking in part of the culture. Right?
Indeed.
It's all about the culture. That pitch misses outside, 2-2.
Be interesting to see how many of them actually watch the game.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. After that line drive went up there, that's what caught my attention. 3-2, up and away. And the pitch count for Venenestein up to 35 here in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, this is getting early signs on both sides. This is going to be a bullpen game before it gets over. 110, the magic number, of course, in terms of number of pitches you can throw in a game.
And it's a called strike 3. So Venenestein, in the end, strikes out the side as he catches Lord looking. And that will do it for the Broncos here in the bottom of the first inning. They do not score. They leave 3. No Brewer errors. After 1 here at Bordick Park, it's 1-0 Brewer on Ticket TV.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer celebrating 30 years in business. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth because nothing runs like a Deere. Your locally owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. They are hiring. Work a flexible schedule. Work 5 or 40 hours. It's all about what works for you. Start at $17 and up. Search for these locations at jobs.mchire.com. Next Home Experience. For the third straight year, Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Firehouse Subs. It's back for a limited time. Firehouse Subs Barbecue Cuban Sub features slow smoked pulled pork, honey ham, melted Swiss, golden barbecue sauce, slaw, and spicy pickle chips. Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be. The official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. Hidden Meadows Golf Course. When you get ready for a round of golf, you make sure your shoes fit. You make sure your clothes fit. Did you make sure your clubs fit? Call 827-4779 to set up a club fitting. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Northeast Driving School has been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. For over 5 decades, Dean's Detailing has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, enjoy the ride. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com.
Welcome back to Bordick Park. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth, bringing you high school baseball action, playoff action between number 8 Brewer and number 1 Hampden Academy. Pitch taken low. First batter of the inning, Hunter Marathew. We'll take a look at it here, swinging at the first pitch. Brewer third baseman against Kason Wildman. Will ground one to TJ Lorena. Makes the play short to first for out number 1. Now batting for the Witches, Zach Arnold. And Zach a count of 2-2. And he takes a breaking pitch outside. forth with the home plate umpire and the Bronco head coach, John Perry, as ball 4 is thrown there to Zach Arnold. First walk issued in the ball game for Kason Wildman. He has 1 strikeout. Gave up 2 doubles in the first, a 1-out double to Cade Morin, and then an RBI double with 2 down to Logan Littlefield. 1-0 Brewer as we play here in the top of the second inning. That's a called strike. Nick Tozier playing in center field. Wildman deals, breaking pitch. This one bounded in front of the mound, picked up by Kaysen. He throws to first for the out. Arnold does move into scoring position, but there are 2 away.
Essentially a sacrifice of sorts. Although swing, makes it an at-bat. Get to run at 2 second base, but as you mentioned, now with 2 outs, and it's up to the number 9 hitter, Eli Wall, up from the JVs here a couple of weeks ago.
Eli stands out. He's got the orange helmet. And he takes a strike. A 1. In at the knees. 0-2 on Wall. Witches have had 3 batters reach second base. 1 has scored so far. Wildman to the plate, and this one is chopped back to Kaysen. Takes his time, flips to first, and that will do it for Brewer in the top of the second inning. They leave a runner in scoring position after 1.5 here at Bordick Park. Still 1-0 Brewer. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
We are back here at Bordick Park, heading to the home half of the second inning. Hampden Academy coming to the plate. They trail in this one 1-0 through 1.5 innings. Let's take a look at the Hampden Academy Bronco program history. Still looking for that first state championship. State runners-up in Class B, Ernie, back in 1985.
Yes.
Last year, the loss to Messalonsky in the quarterfinals after going 11-5, 8-8 in 2022.
Yeah, pretty steady progression regular season-wise, and now Broncos want to cash that in postseason play.
Like you said, they've got a trio of starting pitchers.
They do have depth.
It's going to keep them in a lot of games. All right, Josh Lorenzo, third baseman for the Broncos, will start things here in the second. Van Enestein's first pitch runs outside, ball 1. High school baseball on Ticket TV brought to you by Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Check out the new patio in front of the restaurant at 1725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. You can order to go by calling 947-5000 or go to unos.com. 1-1 to Lorenzo. And Josh pops one up foul. Out of play, right side.
Winner of this game plays Saturday against the winner of tomorrow afternoon's game between number 4 Bangor and number 5 Oxford Hills.
Down low, 2-2.
That's set for a 2 o'clock start, I believe, on Ticket TV.
Yes, indeed.
And if Hampden wins this game, that game will be played, that semifinal will be played here.
High fly ball, center field. Tozier there looking up into the sun, and he's got it. Lorenzo flying out on a 2-2 pitch. Did make contact there.
Yeah, got under it, popped it up. And by the way, if Brewer happens to win this game, and they're ahead 1-0 right now, then Saturday's game for the Witches will be on the road against the winner of, or at the winner of Oxford Hills Bangor.
Swing and a miss. Strike one to Gavin Monyak, sophomore outfielder. And he's quickly down to the count here, 0-2. Van Enestein could use a quick one. It's up to 43 pitches.
Yeah, as mentioned before, he had threw 110 in his last start against Bangor, getting the win there.
Monyak caught looking. That's 4 strikeouts for Van Enestein. He's got the first 2 here in the second. Here's Zach McLaughlin, center fielder.
Now batting center fielder, number 6, Zach McLaughlin.
Pitch to Zach, and that one well located, strike one. But Enestein working very quickly over the bases empty, and he's quickly ahead, 0-2. McLaughlin late on that fastball. 0-2. Zach barely got settled into the batter's box there, and Grady was ready to go. Comes the 1-2. That's too high.
Yeah, but Enestein a little bit of a rhythm this inning. Last inning, the leadoff batter got on base, and he was pitching from the stretch the rest of the way. He seems to like to throw from the windup.
Here's the kick. And he misses low. Good take there by McLaughlin. Count is full. Today's game brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia FCU is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. 2 more strikeouts for Grady Van Enestein in the bottom of the second. He sets down the Witches 1-2-3. After 2 here in Hampden, 1-0 Brewer. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Your locally family-owned McDonald's, Wilson Street Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor are hiring weekend team members. Work full-time or part-time as a second job. Apply online at jobs.mchire.com and learn more about the Archways tuition assistance to further your education and future. Once again, you can apply online at jobs.mchire.com for openings at Wilson Street in Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor for weekend team members. Get started today at jobs.mchire.com.
Ambition is desire. Ambition is spirit. Ambition is drive. Find your ambition right here at Coldbrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan. There's a reason we're the #1 Mitsubishi volume dealer in the state. We've got the selection. We've got rates as low as 0%, and nobody will pay you more for your trade. Find your ambition. Drive your ambition. Only at Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Madison Avenue, Skowhegan. Start here at coldbrookmitsubishi.com.
We are back here at Hampden Academy, Bordick Park. We have played 2, and thus far the Brewer Witches a 1-0 lead over #1 Hampden Academy. Today's ball game brought to you in part by Loring Job Corps. Don't settle for training just to get a job. Get training that results in a career at Loring Job Corps. Visit jobcorps.gov. And we are also brought to you by Coldbrook Mitsubishi, New England's #1 volume Mitsubishi dealer, featuring a 5-year, 60,000-mile comprehensive warranty and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and rates as low as 0%. That's Coldbrook Mitsubishi, 337 Madison Ave in Skowhegan, and at coldbrookmitsubishi.com. Jake Perry driving one deep to left center field, but ranging to his right and reeling it in is Zach McLaughlin. Solid contact there by Perry, but he's out #1 here in the third.
Yeah, that was a great read by Zach McLaughlin, too. He kind of sensed where that was headed from the crack of the bat there and get over into left center field in plenty of time to make that look like a routine catch.
Zach squeezing it in left center field on our Greenway replay. Here's Caden Morin. He scored, or has scored, the only run in the ball game. Doubled with 1 out to left center field. Back in the first inning, scored on the double by Littlefield. Takes a breaking pitch high. Wildman's 1-0 finds the strike zone. Today's game also brought to you by Angelo's Pizzeria. If you're in the mood for mouth-watering pizza or Italian food made from fresh ingredients, come to Angelo's Pizzeria in Bangor and Hampden. Pitch is fouled up on the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Witches catcher. Outfield, infield, straight up for the right-handed batter. Takes 1 above the zone, 2-2. Wildman, the high set. Here's his pitch, and that ball is struck well center field. McGlaughlin there, though. Another good read by Zach. 2 up, 2 down for Brewer here in the third.
Kind of get the feeling that both these pitchers have settled down. First inning of a playoff game, a lot of nerves going around. And since then, it's been fairly routine. Pitching to contact by Wildman, and the defense is living up to the pregame hype and making all the plays. And then as far as Van goes, he's recorded 5 of the 6 outs he's had by strikeout.
We might have 3 putouts here for Zach McGlaughlin. We do. As lining out center field is Grady Van Enestein. Very neat and tidy inning there for Kaysen Wildman with some help from his center fielder. 2.5 in the books here at Bordick Park. 1-0 Witches. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Hammond Lumber Company is honored to have again been named one of the best places to work in Maine. Hammond Lumber recognizes the importance of employee satisfaction. They provide a positive workplace environment with opportunities to grow. Hammond has continued to grow too, with more team members across Maine and New Hampshire. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to be one of the best places to work in Maine.
Get up and go, no matter what day it is. We make sure nothing keeps us from doing what needs to be done, because we're driven by what we love. Milwaukee's outdoor power equipment handles any job, big or small. From trimmers, blowers, and mowers to chain and pole saws, Milwaukee's battery-operated, high-output tools will help get you to the moments that matter most. Get what you need to keep you firing on all cylinders when you sign up for Napa Rewards. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family.
Welcome back to Bordick Park as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Broncos coming to the plate, trailing in this one, 1-0. Hampden Academy 15-1, the number 1 seed, but facing a tough customer in Grady Van Enestein, who settled in much better in that second inning against the Broncos, sending them down 1-2-3 with 2 more strikeouts. He's got 5 strikeouts in the ball game, 1 walk, and has given up a couple of base hits as well. High school baseball on Ticket TV, brought to you by Blackfly Coffee, a local coffee shop with drive-through and mobile ordering, serving the best coffee in the area, and they have some great food as well. Love their breakfast sandwiches. Visit them at 107 Main Road in Holden. Here's Andrew Cody to lead things off. He had a base hit, ground ball single through the middle back in the first inning. Pitch number 8 in that at bat from Van Enestein takes called strike 1. Here's a chopper left side. Nice hop, eye high for Merrithew across the diamond for out number 1. Looking for something to do after the game? Join us at Matt Cat & Company, located in the North Brewer Shopping Plaza, for amazing food and drink specials and karaoke every Wednesday through Saturday. Ernie will be on stage coming up tomorrow, I believe.
Yes.
It's Mad Cat & Company, where friends meet and become family. There's one into left center field, and McLeod will round first, but he'll hold there. And that breaks up a string of 5 straight retired by Venenestein.
First pitch swinging was McLeod. Got a pitch waist high and served it into left center field for a single, and now the Broncos with a runner aboard. That's their third hit of the game, along with a couple singles in the first inning when they scored their
Fly ball, right field, shallow. Arnold in, and he's got it with the two-handed catch. And Peckham is out on one pitch. A lot of early swings. Cody on the second pitch, McLeod on the first pitch, Peckham out on one pitch.
And that was after a 7-pitch top of the third by Wildman, who's now up at the plate.
With that pitch count getting up there, it was at least, especially after that first inning. Thought we might see some extra takes here by the Broncos, but they are trailing 1-0. Throw to first, runner back in standing. Probably wouldn't mind seeing Venenestein out of this ball game at some point here in the next 2 or 3 innings.
No, but it was 49 pitches through 2. He's thrown just, 2, 3, 4 here in the third.
And they're going to say Wildman punched at that one. Two outs, bottom of the third. Venenestein zips one over to first base to Anderson Clifford. McLeod again back to the bag standing.
Yeah, I got to respect that. Like to get in a scoring position, and the worst thing would happen would be that for Hampden would be that he got picked off, and Wildman would be leading off the next inning.
1-1 now to Kaysen. He had a 5-hit game, didn't he, in one of our games? Or was
yes.
it 4?
No, 5.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Tried to golf that low delivery. He's behind in the count here, 1-2.
Matter of fact, he had 5, and Peckham had
4.
4.
Yep. 1-2. Outside. Today's ball game brought to you by Novus Auto Glass. Call Novus Auto Glass today at 945-6488 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. 2-2 on the way, and this one is carved foul off to the right side. Still 2-2 on Wildman. Our game also brought to you by Bangor Window Shade and Drapery. They offer custom blinds, shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings. Bangor Window Shade, 105 Main Street in Bangor. 2-2, and that one misses upstairs. Full count. So right after we talked about the efficiency for Venenestein over the last inning and 2/3, he's gone to a 6-pitch at bat here with Wildman.
Yeah, he wants to be careful.
And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Venenestein. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Picks up 1 here in the third to retire the side. We played 3 full. It's 1-0 Brewer on Ticket TV.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
All right, we are back here at Bordick Park. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, and the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. We got a good one here between number 8 Brewer and number 1 Hampden Academy. Brewer 7-9, sneaking into the top 8 with a regular season win, a finale win against the Bangor Rams 4-1. So the Witches number 8. Hampden Academy has been steamrolling through Class A this year and Class B to some extent with a record of 15-1, just 1 loss to Skowhegan. We played 3, and number 8 right now leading number 1 by that 1-0 score. Let's take a look at what's coming your way on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. It's some Red Sox baseball. Actually, that's a miscue. That was my bad in sending information out. Right now, the Red Sox playing an afternoon game and leading Atlanta by a score of 4-0. What inning is that in, Matt? Bottom 5. And then the Red Sox, Ernie, get a chance to play one of the worst teams in baseball. We'll see if they can take advantage, taking on the White Sox. And then, of course, tomorrow night, the NBA Finals get underway with game number 1. We'll have game number 2 on Sunday night between the Mavs and the Seas. First pitch was a ball to Logan Littlefield. Head in the count right here at 2-0 now. Littlefield, the only RBI in the ball game, doubled down the right field line in the top of the first inning. Goes to the right side again. Nice hop there for Cody. Throw a little high, but McLeod will haul it down for the first out.
Yeah, ball sailed a little bit out of the hand of the second baseman from Hampden, but
he's shaking his head out there.
Yeah, he didn't throw it that hard, so it came down for McLeod a little bit. He went up and got it, but first out as it is.
Brings up Anderson Clifford for the Witches. Anderson popped out to Cody to end the first inning. He takes a called strike.
6 in a row now for Wildman, retired.
That one's hit hard. One hopper right to Lorenzo, though, was at the edge of the grass, and he fires accurately to first base for out number 2. Today's game brought to you in part by Hartford's Auto Service, a family-owned and operated automotive repair shop for all major and minor auto repairs. It's Hartford's Auto Service at 62 Liberty Drive in Herman. Brings up Hunter Marathew, third baseman for Brewer. Hunter grounded out to shortstop, leading off the second inning. Takes a breaking pitch that stays inside. One-0, and this one is put in the air, middle of the diamond. Cody making the call, and he's got it. Another slick inning, quick inning for the right-hander Kaysen Wildman, Witches go down in order. Halfway through this one, still 1-0 Brewer. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Back here at Hampden Academy, 1-0 Brewer through 5.5. High school baseball and softball brought to you by Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. Flash Me Maine is Maine's premier photo booth experience. Check them out at flashmemaine.com today, where you can book your upcoming special event. And after the game, swing by Fielder's Choice for an ice cream. I just might do that. Located at 339 Audlin Road, Fielder's Choice has 41 flavors of hard serve and 9 flavors of soft serve, plus fan favorite sundaes like the dugout floor, the muddy cleat, and the closer. Ernie has stated before that he would like to have the muddy cleats. He's not happy with just one cleat.
No, I got to have both.
Left and right.
Yeah. Both cleats. There's got to be some element of chocolate in that, I would guess, if it's muddy.
Oh, I'm suspecting you are correct. All right, here come the Broncos, looking for some offense against Grady Van Enestein. Grady up to 61 pitches. He has brought things back in order over the last couple of innings, especially when it comes to the pitch count. Faced 6 batters in the first. Left the bases loaded. Chopper third. Merrithew again in tight. Has it. Across the diamond. And TJ Lorena is retired. 5-3. Again on just one pitch. Broncos have had, well, they had a one pitch out in the third inning. But they had a one-out single by McLeod on the first pitch. Enestein just hasn't had to throw many pitches after that tough first.
14 in the second, 11 in the third, and 1 here in the fourth.
Ground ball, and off the glove of the diving Hunter Merrithew. Careens over towards the shortstop position. Picked up there by Logan Littlefield, but it's going to be an infield single for Rogan Lord.
Fourth hit of the game for the Broncos there. It's about the only play Brewer had was Merrithew going on a dive, but even then he would have had to get up with the accurate throw. And
I guess the strategy here is with all the strikeouts for Van Enestein, especially early, is avoid those 2-strike counts, Ernie.
Yes, and I think they've seen that he's settled in as well, and for the most part, and comfortable going after those first pitch strikes, much like the Witches are against Wildman.
Pitch popped up foul right side. Up in the fans up at the buses are ready to go. School will be getting out here shortly.
It's about 3 o'clock.
Yeah. 1 ball and 1 strike to Josh Lorenzo. Flew out to center field. Fouls this one back.
Caden Moore and a pretty strong arm behind the plate for Brewer, so I'm not sure. You're going to see a lot of stolen bases attempts by the Broncos.
2-2. Today's game brought to you in part by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and at BennettAutoCenter.com. And a wave and a miss as Van Enestein took something off that pitch, had Lorenzo out in front. Grady has struck out at least 1 opposing batter in each inning in this one. 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and now 1 here in the fourth.
That was a great pitch by Van Enestein, and I think Lorenzo knew he was beat. The ball was still 30 feet away from the plate as it broke down.
Aiden Halsey is going to pinch hit here for Gavin Moniak. And Aiden will take a strike. Our ball game also brought to you by Tiller and Rye, local grocer at 20 South Main Street in Brewer that is proud to offer products from right here in the Pine Tree State.
Halsey, a junior outfielder for the Broncos.
Facing a count of 1-1. Here it is, and it's high. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch by Grady. It's up and away, 3-1. Quick look at the local shows on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. Start your day the roast way with the morning roast. Brian Sullivan, Tyler Cruz, Greg Hirsch, Jeff Hoke. Weekdays from 6 to 8 a.m. And in the afternoon, 4 to 6, it's The Drive with Mark Paulette, myself, my broadcast partner, Aaron Jackson, and Matt Cunha, who's going to be jettisoned from Bordick Park, along with you, Ernie, after the game to host the show, along with Aaron Jackson. And that pitch is low and inside, and now the Broncos have the potential game-tying run at second base. Good at bat there for the pinch hitter, Halsey.
Indeed. Should I be looking for a spring in my seat if I'm going to be
yes,
you have a button?
We're going to catapult you across the Penobscot River and into the Greenway Equipment Studios. One at a time, though.
Direct shot.
I'm not going to try to do both of you at one time.
Well, I was watching the NASA space launch.
I've got it all.
to practice
It's right
up.
there. It's right there, Ernie.
Okay.
Right over there. That's where we're going to jettison you to.
2 on.
Out beyond the right center field fence. Zach McGlaughlin hits one high in the air. Arnold in. He makes the call, and he's got it. And that will retire the side. So the Broncos leave 2 here in the 4th. We played 4 full, and the Witches still holding on to that 1-0 lead. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Welcome back to Hampden Academy. Great to have you with us here on Ticket TV. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark. Tight one between the Broncos and the Witches. Number 8 Brewer leading Hampden Academy 1-0 through 4 innings. High school baseball and softball on Ticket TV brought to you by Hillside Athletics. At Hillside Athletics, they are passionate about sports and feature cutting-edge equipment to help you better your game. They have golf zone simulators, hit tracks, batting cages, and TrackMan baseball for pitching and hitting. Elevate your game at Hillside Athletics. Visit hillsideathletics.com. And we are also brought to you by Liberty Olton, licensed insurance agent. Liberty is an independent agent who helps individuals and small businesses find the best plans to suit their needs. Call Liberty Olton at 217-8214. All right, which is at the plate here in the top of the 5th inning. And the pitch is in for a strike to Zach Arnold. Zach walked in the 2nd, made it to second base, stranded there. Great pitching battle here. Duel between Wildman for Hampden and Benedestein for Brewer. 0-2 on Arnold after a foul ball.
Arnold, the last Brewer batter to reach base on that walk in the 2nd inning. 8 in a row since then, retired by Wildman.
And half-hearted swing there by Zach on a breaking pitch. He goes down swinging. Cason Wildman, he has retired 9 straight Witches.
Yeah, just 2 strikeouts, but just 1 walk. So he's around the plate. Hadn't really thrown that many pitches since throwing 20 in the 1st inning.
Here's our upcoming broadcast schedule on Ticket TV. Got another game coming your way. Here's a ground ball to first. McLeod up with it. He'll step on the bag for out number 2. Tozier out on 1 pitch. Lawrence and Old Town softball from the Old Town softball complex at Old Town High School. Great venue. And Mark Paulette will be on the call of that one coming your way on Ticket TV at 4:30. And then tomorrow afternoon, Ernie and myself will be at Mansfield Stadium for Oxford Hills and Bangor baseball. That's number 5 against number 4. That one sails outside, ball 1 to Eli Wall.
Lawrence softball played yesterday in the prelims, beat Coney. That was a 7-10 battle. Lawrence, the 7th seed. It was 11-5.
Cut on and miss, 1-1. Pitch to Eli, and he lays off. They do appeal, and they say no swing. So it's 2-1. The Brewer left fielder. And Eli takes ball 3. Jake Perry would hit next if Wall can reach. And that one's in at the knees. Count is full.
Well, it took something off that one. That was just a BP strike there, and Wall was looking for ball 4.
Payoff. And this one is bounded to short. Lorena waiting on it, scoops it up, and zips it over to first base. And that is out number 3. That is the third straight 1-2-3 inning for Kaysen Wildman. Need some offense from the Broncos. They trail it 1-0 through 4.5 here on Ticket TV.
Get up and go, no matter what day it is. We make sure nothing keeps us from doing what needs to be done, because we're driven by what we love. Milwaukee's outdoor power equipment handles any job, big or small. From trimmers, blowers, and mowers to chain and pole saws, Milwaukee's battery-operated, high-output tools will help get you to the moments that matter most. Get what you need to keep you firing on all cylinders when you sign up for Napa Rewards. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
With Sweet Caroline ringing through the air here at Bordick Park, we return for the bottom of the 5th inning. And Grady Van Enestein working on a shutout right now. His team leading 1-0, which is getting a run in the top of the 1st inning. 1-out double for Caden Morin. 2 batters later with 2 down, Logan Littlefield lining one down the right field line, driving in Morin from second base, the only scoring in this tight ball game between Hampden Academy and Brewer. Top of the lineup due up here for the Broncos. Cody, McLeod, and Peckham due. Andrew Cody 1 for 2. Hampden left him loaded in the top of the 1st inning. As Cody takes one down and in, left 2 men on in the 4th. And a runner in scoring position, obviously, in that inning. And off speed, called strike 1. Make it 2-1 on the Broncos' second baseman. Going to get to our school profiles after this at bat by Andrew Cody, who takes ball 3. Pitch count up to 78 for Van Enestein. 3-1. Right down the pike, full count.
Cody looking to get on base any way he can there. Took that 3-1 pitch.
Payoff pitch, and Cody apiece fouls it to the screen. Bronco dugout making some noise, and Cody took that one right out of the mitt of Morin, staying alive with a foul ball. Had an 8-pitch at bat in the 1st. Got the base hit on pitch number 8. And he's going to face an 8th pitch here from Van Enestein. Here's the pitch, and Cody hanging tough. Fouls off another high fastball. Bodie Bishop has been warming up for Hampden Academy, and he's actually making his way back along the warning track on that side fence on the left side. Ground ball to Merrithew, again playing in tight. He's got it. And flips to first for out number 1.
9-pitch at bat there, but Van Enestein ultimately gets the victory as he gets Cody to ground out to third, but good battle there. Again, Cody just trying to get on any way he can and stretch that at bat out about as long as he possibly could before hitting it sharply right at the Brewer third baseman.
Up and away, ball 1 here to Garrett McLeod. He's 1 for 2. Struck out in the first inning, had a base hit in the third against Van Anestein. Takes a pitch low. Can feel the tension building a little bit here for the fans to our left, Ernie. It's been a great season for the Broncos, 15-1. They've been the #1 seed for the last few weeks at least.
Yeah, most of the season, indeed.
2-0, and this one is popped up foul. It's going to get out of play. We've talked about it off air that so many cases it just takes one hot pitcher or a tough pitcher. That's a called strike on the inside corner.
Hey, look at a lot of the scores from yesterday. A couple of quarterfinals in Southern Maine and a lot of prelim games, and they're generally speaking pretty low scoring.
Mm-hmm. Goes to the backstop. It's 3-2. Colin Peckham, the on-deck batter, retrieving the baseball. Breeze has died down.
Low-scoring game suggests that not many of those teams, if any, were saving anybody pitching-wise.
There's a line drive to left. Will it hang up? No, it won't. That's a base hit for Garrett McLeod, his second of the ball game. He's on at first with one away. Taking another look at it here. Off the bat of McLeod.
Again, didn't try to kill it. Just served it in the left field and died in front of the Brewer left fielder, Eli Wall, for the 5th hit of the game for Hampden, the 2nd straight for McLeod.
All right, the meat of the order coming up here for the Broncos. Peckham, the right fielder, takes one low and away. Van Anestein goes to the breaking pitch, chop, third base way. It's going to kick foul, picked up by Marathew. Let's take a look at the school profile for Brewer High School. Their graduation coming up on Sunday, Ernie.
Yeah, there's some graduations already have taken place over last weekend.
Yeah. Collins Center will be the site of the Brewer High School graduation. Brent Slowakowski, the principal, Dave Utterback, the AD for the Witches. We'll get back to that. Did you know after this swing by Peckham, he hit it deep. Wall is back, got spun around, but reaches up and makes the catch. Solid contact by Peckham, but the sophomore Wall getting back there to make the play as we take another look at it here on the Greenway replay.
A little pressure on the left fielder there, young left fielder up from the JVs, but he handled it well. Ball carried. You mentioned the wind blowing out from earlier in the game, and Wall kept his concentration, made the catch.
Tracked it, made the catch. Ground ball to short. Littlefield scoops it to Perry for the force, and that will retire the side. Wildman, fielder's choice to end the 5th inning for Hampden Academy. We played 5 here at Bordick Park. Still, Brewer 1, Hampden Academy nothing. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers. Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart. And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
We are back here at Bordick Park and finishing up with the Brewer High School school profile brought to you by Northeast Driving School. Did you know the 1949 Class A Baseball State Championship game was held in Brewer? South Portland beat John Baps. This is a picture from the game. I'm assuming that was played at Doyle Field.
I was going to ask you where it was played. Is there any other place it could have been played? Maple Street? There's a field over there, right?
Well, there is one, but
probably was historic Doyle Field.
Yeah. Now, Ernie, we have had a.
We got a code violation.
We have a between inning music violation here. Sweet Caroline, 2 innings in a row. I don't think you can do that.
I think the experiment that needs to be done is we need to play Sweet Caroline after every half inning. See what it does over the course of 7 innings to people.
You might not have anybody here watching the game. Called strike to Jake Perry. Now we'll get to the Bronco school profile in just a second. And that pitch in the dirt, 1-1 to Jake.
Could always play another Neil Diamond song. Brother Love's Traveling Salvation Show.
I didn't know there was another one.
I Am, I Said. A whole bunch of them.
1-1. And this one is popped up behind the plate. It's going to be close for Lord, and he's going to get there right up against the facing of the backstop. And good job tracking that one by Rogan Lord for the first out.
Yeah, that was hugging the line, so to speak, all the way back to the netting. I think it's probably a little bit of a benefit as a catcher knowing it's netting and not hard metal fencing.
Well,
it's not going to be quite as abrupt a.
I don't know if you noticed, but it's pretty hefty and hard.
Oh, you're talking about the
lower part,
the concrete. Yeah, but he's going to catch the ball above
the part that he might run into. Called strike to Caden Morin. It's got some hardscape over there.
It does, but that's only goes up 3.5 feet high. You're going to catch it higher than that.
Swing and a miss by Caden Moore, and he's quickly down on the count here, 0-2. Wildman has been immense over the last 4 innings after giving up the 1 run, 2 doubles for Brewer in the top of the first inning. One by this guy, Caden Moore, and that one off the plate. Up on the screen. Did Tucker Sastamoy, did he flinch? Did he flinch? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he did. He's still trying to shake it off.
Oh, my goodness.
That ball won't get through most of the time, Tucker.
Yeah. Maybe once out of 1 million. He's still.
You can use the camera for protection if you need to.
God forbid a real foul ball comes straight back. 2-2. And it's low. Full count. Benenstein due up next. In the late innings, top of the 6th, there's ball 4. So Morin on base for the second time, draws the 1-out walk. Our coverage here this afternoon, as we look at the pitch down in the dirt, and Morin with the heave of the bat as he takes off his shin guard and heads down to first base. High school baseball here on Ticket TV, brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered since 1927, the best in tires and service. Find them at 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or at BangorTire.com. And we're also brought to you by Pat's Pizza from right here in Hampden. Whether you're playing or just watching, baseball and softball can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hampden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com.
John Perry out to the mound to talk with Casey Wildman. His first walk since the second inning and only the second walk of the game. That ended a streak of 12 in a row, retired by the junior right-hander. Hot day. You always want to check on the fatigue factor here, but now a big moment for Brewer as their top hitter, Grady Vanenstein, comes to play with 1 out and a runner aboard.
Just 1 run for Brewer in this situation would look huge. Throw to first base. Morin back in safely. Wildman and the Broncos, though, trying to keep it a 1-run deficit with 2 at-bats left. A bluff there of the bunt. Throw down to second. 1-hop throw, and the tag applied, and Morin is out. Nice throw there by Rogan Lord as he had to get through the interference. Not technically, but visually, with the bat out in front by Vanenstein. Take another look at it. Vanenstein the square. Lord.
Wow.
Good pitch up and
Key
away
to
to
that
throw.
was the pitch as
Yep.
much as anything else. That might have been a subject of conversation during that trip to the mound because Lord could stand up, make the catch, and go forward in the motion of throwing to second base. Strong one-hop throw and a good job by Lorena of catching it and keeping hold of it.
And making the tag. Here's a hard one-hopper to Wildman. He's got it. Steps on the bag. And just like that, Wildman faces just 3 batters once again. That is the 4th straight inning where he's faced only 3 batters. Got a little help from his catcher and shortstop. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0 Brewer here on Ticket TV.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design.
Because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Bordick Park here at Hampden Academy. Good one here in this Class A North quarterfinal. Number 8 Brewer holding a 1-0 lead over 1-0 Hampden Academy as the Broncos come to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Back to our school profile for Hampden Academy, brought to you by Northeast Driving School. Enrollment just over 800. Principal Reg Rulin, actually a graduate of Brewer High School. Athletic Director Barry Terrell. Of course, the Broncos, the mascot. Did you know in the late 1800s and early 1900s, trolley parks became a staple across the nation? Riverside Park operated from 1898 to 1916, and besides vaudeville and musical acts, it had a bowling alley, a dance hall, a merry-go-round, some swings, a shooting gallery, baseball throw. There were even alligators and snakes in covered pools. Now that is an eclectic band of entertainment right there.
That should be something for everybody.
Why don't we have those now?
I don't know.
I'm going to buy myself a bowling alley. I'm going to add some baseball throw and some snakes and some alligators, and we'll be off and running. Here's a ground ball to short. To his right, Littlefield straightens, fires, and Lorena is out number 1. So the Broncos down to their final 5 outs in this one.
Shortstop on shortstop defense there. The ball looked like it might have hit the lip, but where the grass meets the infield dirt there, but Littlefield stayed down on it well and made a routine play out of it.
All right, here's Rogan Lord. He has one of the 5 Bronco hits. Brewer has just 2 hits. Came in the first inning, couple of doubles. Strung together for the only run in the ball game. Ball 1 here to Rogan. That one nips the inside corner. And that ball is lined just foul. Foot and a half foul down that third base line. 1-2 to the Hampden catcher. Today's game brought to you in part by Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning for over 30 years. Bangor's best dry cleaners. Ask about their military and senior citizen discounts. Open 7 to 7, 7 days a week at 1001 Union Street in Bangor. One and two on Rogan Lord. Here's the kick and the pitch. Off speed, and it's in for call and strike 3. Beautiful pitch there by Grady Van Anestein. Freezing Rogan.
Strikeout number 8 there, and again, there was, like you say, nothing Lord could do. He knew what the outcome was going to be before the ball got to the plate, as he couldn't pull the trigger and had to sit down with what is now the 8th strikeout of the game for Van Anestein against just 1 walk.
This is low here to Josh Lorenzo. Josh 0 for 2, a flyout and a strikeout.
2 walks, I should say, for Van Anestein.
And that one up and away.
That was the 100th pitch unofficially for Grady Van Estine. So he's got
2-1. For Brewer with the injuries, especially to Blake Littlefield, he's not only an infielder, a second baseman, but he's a pitcher. And probably their second best pitcher.
Yeah, probably he is the second. Logan Littlefield also pitches. He uses Zach Arnold in relief. Arnold pitched an inning of relief in that win over Bangor to close out the regular season.
Just a reminder, Ticket TV, always free. You can watch it live or on demand. This game will be up shortly after the conclusion at 929theticket.com. You can watch it on your Ticket app as well for as long as you want to. That pitch is in for a strike. It's now 3-2 on Lorenzo. He's sitting by the fire this coming January and watch this ball game. There's called strike 3. Lorenzo caught looking. And that will do it for Hampden Academy. 1-2-3 inning, couple strikeouts for Grady Van Estine. The Witches are starting to feel it. They've got a 1-0 lead heading to the 7th inning here on Ticket TV.
Days tend to be filled with tasks, chores, and challenges. At Varney Chevrolet, we want to take care of your vehicle so you have one less thing to worry about. Schedule a service appointment online or by phone from the comfort of your own home. Our highly experienced technicians will get your vehicle serviced quickly and properly the first time. Once complete, rest assured knowing that your vehicle will be ready to tackle your next adventure. Come experience Varney value, only at Varney Chevrolet.
Hey you! Yes, you! Are you between the ages of 16 and 24 trying to plan your future? Let the dedicated team at Job Corps get you headed in the right direction. Earn your diploma or get certified in a vocation in less than a year. Call today to change your life.
Back here at Bordick Park, see Kason Wildman warming up. His opposite number, Grady Van Estine. Look at this reaction from the Brewer starter. Flexing on his way off the mound. He is jacked up, and Ernie's up to 104 pitches at this point.
9 strikeouts, 2 walks, and so the magic number is 110. But if he starts a batter before the 110th, he can go beyond 110 to finish it. So I might expect Hampden to be a little patient at the outset of the next inning, try to get him out of the game and see if they can
just try something different.
Touch up a reliever new to the game.
All right, Witch is looking for some insurance in this 1-0 game. And here's the guy responsible for the only run in the ball game, RBI double for Logan Littlefield with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Both pitchers kind of struggled in that first inning. Broncos left them loaded in the bottom half of the first. Drove up the pitch count for Van Estine, but since then he's been quite efficient out there on the hill. Littlefield, count of 1-0. Wildman has pitched well. He's only given up 2 hits, both coming in the first inning. Good breaking pitch there. It's 1-1.
2 hits, 2 walkouts, just 2 walks, just 2 strikeouts, but he's letting his defense do the work.
Went up and in, 2-1. Today's game brought to you by Frank's Bake Shop, family owned and operated since 1945. Check out Frank's Meals to Go. They are convenient and delicious. And don't forget those scrumptious baked goods that have made Frank's famous. Littlefield hits one in the air, left side. Monyauk heading towards the line. Lorenzo over there. Shortstop has the best angle, and Lorena will take charge and make the catch in foul territory. Frank's Bake Shop. Call 947-4594, located at 199 State Street in Bangor and at franksbakery.com.
That's good defensive leadership by the senior shortstop, T.J. Lorena there. Had a long ways to go, perhaps longer than either the left fielder or the third baseman. But as you said, he had the angle, was able to track it down. Toughest play for the third baseman.
Anderson Clifford pulls one foul down the left side. Our game today also brought to you by the Heating Lodge. Transform your living space into a cozy retreat with the Heating Lodge. The Heating Lodge bringing families together. 1 stove and 1 heat pump at a time. They now offer heat pumps that will keep you cool and keep you cool in the summer and keep you warm in the winter. Breaking pitch, a strike. 0-2 on the Brewer first baseman. Pitch by Wildman. This one misses above the zone. And off the fist there, foul to the screen. Today's game brought to you by Comfort Shoes and More. Score the perfect footwear at Comfort Shoes and More. They have shoes, sandals, boots, sneakers, hikers, slippers, and more. Their experts can help you find the fit that is best for your feet. Visit them across from the Irving in Newport. Breaking pitch in the dirt off the mitt of the catcher Lord. Pops up in the air. 2-2 the count. Broncos 15-1. In a tough spot here. Wildman trying to keep it a one-run deficit, and that will help. Called strike 3. Anderson Clifford is out number 2.
A nice curveball. He's been mixing his pitches so well today. So has Benestein really as well.
Braves and Red Sox actually playing this afternoon, and the score is...
It was 6-0 last I knew.
It is now 8-0 Red Sox as they play in the 8th inning. Strike here to Hunter Marathew. He's 0 for 2, ground out and a pop out. Pitch the Brewer third baseman out in front and tops this one over towards the Bronco dugout on the third base side. It's 0-2. Today's game also brought to you by Memory Lane Assisted Living. Live the best of the rest of your life at Memory Lane Assisted Living, where residents enjoy the comforts of a place to call their very own on Route 2 in Herman. Call 356-6851 for a free consultation. That one driven up on the bank.
Kids have gone home for the day.
Yes, the buses have departed. Their school year winding down. The pitch by Wildman and a swing and a miss down in the dirt. Nope, they're going to say he held onto it, caught it in the air, did Rogan Lord. 1-2-3 inning, another one for Kaysen Wildman. Last chance for the Broncos coming up right after this timeout. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. 1-0 Brewer on Ticket TV.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you. And with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities. And right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Your locally family-owned McDonald's, Wilson Street Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor are hiring weekend team members. Work full-time or part-time as a second job. Apply online at jobs.mchire.com and learn more about the Archways tuition assistance to further your education and future. Once again, you can apply online at jobs.mchire.com for openings at Wilson Street in Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor for weekend team members. Get started today at jobs.mchire.com.
Hammond Lumber Company is honored to have again been named one of the best places to work in Maine. Hammond Lumber recognizes the importance of employee satisfaction. They provide a positive workplace environment with opportunities to grow. Hammond has continued to grow too, with more team members across Maine and New Hampshire. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to be one of the best places to work in Maine.
First pitch of the bottom of the 7th inning is popped up foul by a pinch hitter, Bodie Bishop. Getting a shot at the plate for the Broncos, who have not scored in this one against Grady Van Enestein. That was pitch number 105 for the Brewer lefty. Make it 106, but it's in there for a called strike. And Bishop down in the count here, 0-2.
8, 9, and 1 here. Again, we're approaching the 110 pitch limit.
And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout. That's the third straight for Venenestein. Is he into double digits, Ernie?
10.
Gets the leadoff man on 3 pitches.
3 in a row here, going down the stretch.
Number 6, Zach McLaughlin.
McLaughlin digs in. Here's the pitch from Venenestein. And it runs outside, ball 1. Zach 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Here's the pitch, and it's taken for a strike. Guessing Logan Littlefield is
probably the
thinking
guy
about the next batter. And a foul tip off the catcher's mitt. It's 1-2.
Andrew Cody, the leadoff hitter, up next. 1 for 3 on the afternoon.
Yeah, things look very bleak for Brewer. A couple weeks ago with the injuries and the losses piling up. There's a ball, 2-2.
Yeah, nobody warming up for Brewer, so you know it's somebody that's on the field.
But which is just a couple outs away, make it 1 out away from reaching the semifinals against either Bangor or Oxford Hills. That is 4 straight strikeouts for Venenestein, and he will have to depart. Dana Corey, head coach for the Witches, makes his way out of the first base dugout. And we expect Logan Littlefield to be taking the mound. Oh, or is it going to be Zach Arnold?
So Arnold came in and did the relief against Bangor in the regular season finale.
So it is going to be Zach Arnold coming in from right field. Hug for the pitcher Venenestein. And he gets a rousing round of applause from the Brewer fans and some of the Hampden fans as well as he departs this one after hurling 6 2/3 shutout baseball here against the Broncos.
6 2/3 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, 112 pitches, 71 strikes, 41 balls, and that was after a 35-pitch first inning. So over the last 6, 65 and 12 is 77 pitches over the last 6 innings, which is certainly an efficient amount.
High school baseball on Ticket TV, brought to you in part by the Old Town Dairy Queen and the Broadway Dairy Queen. Get food and treats at the DQ Grill and Chill Restaurant at 613 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. While in Bangor, enjoy your treats in the newly renovated DQ at 668 Broadway.
And this time we'll go into the outfield now. I expect he'll play center field, and
Tozier moved to right.
Tozier moved to right. Well, that's a heck of a performance by Venenestein, especially once he got through that first inning. Well, no hits, final 6, 5 2/3, and just 2 base runners allowed over the final 5 2/3 innings.
Arnold has completed his warm-up tosses. Today's game brought to you by The Growing Place, helping families grow for less and polishing your home and style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them first, check them often. Do Green sustainability is always trending at 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. Here is Andrew Cody, Dodo, trying to keep hope alive here for the Hampden Academy Broncos. Facing Zach Arnold, 2 outs, base is empty. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1-0 Brewer. And Zach Arnold's first pitch is taken for a strike.
That's his job, just to throw strikes. Much like Wildman did and Venenestein did as starters. Throw strikes and let your defense make plays.
Here's the 0-1 curveball. That one just misses. 1-1 to Cody. McLeod due up next.
Arnold, the junior, one of 8 juniors on the Brewer roster, will be back next year.
This is away. The fastball, 2-1. Zach deals, and it's low. 3-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for Brewer. 0-5 and 0 for the Broncos. Arnold has the sign. Here's his 3-1, and it's high, ball 4. So the leadoff man does his job here with 2 outs. Cody gets on base, and it brings up McLeod. See the aftermath there of ball 4 that missed upstairs. McLeod is 2 for 3 in this one.
Tough spot. Didn't see if he had a chance to warm up in the last half inning when Brewer was batting in the top of the 7th. He was on deck as the inning ended, so he would have had to have cut any warm-ups he was doing short to get ready to hit.
All right, Garrett McLeod in the right-handed batter's box. To move the line here. Takes a pitch down in the dirt.
Peckham and Wildman waiting to hit. McLeod can get on.
Senior up there in this situation is now 2-0. Today's game brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer for home-style cooking, homemade desserts, and an experienced-friendly staff. It's the Coach House. Takeout available at 457 Wilson Street in Brewer and at thecoachhouserestaurant.com.
McLeod looked to be taking a pitch here.
Shows bunt and takes one at the knees.
2 outs. You're not going to bunt in that situation, but just wanted to distract Arnold a little bit if he could.
Zach sets his pitch, and it's a ground ball to short. Littlefield, tricky hop off his body, sliding into second and safe. Bang, bang play there. Littlefield made it close after he took a bad hop off the chest. Let's take another look at it. McLeod making contact, hitting it to short. Littlefield was there. That last hop off his chest to his left and couldn't get to it in time. So now the potential tying run at second base. And we got a couple of conferences going on here. John Perry talking with his batter, Colin Peckham, giving him a pat on the back. Meanwhile, a bunch of witches out there on the mound. It looks like Dana Corey's going to join them as he comes out of the first base dugout. Today's ball game brought to you in part by Tim's Plumbing, where service is their specialty for all of your plumbing needs. It's Tim's Plumbing. Call them at 735-4969 or visit timsplumbingmaine.com. And we're also brought to you by Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company for the best in landscaping, landscaping materials, and landscaping equipment. It's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company at 6 Wilson Way in Glenburn and at glenburnlandscape.com. All right, here we go. Comes down to this in this Class A North quarterfinal game. Number 1, Hampden. Looking for a base hit here from Colin Peckham to get the Broncos even in the bottom of the 7th inning. And that pitch is outside and low. Wildman would hit next if Peckham can reach. It's the 1-0, and it's in.
Well, I don't know what they scored it. They didn't score it a hit. They didn't score an error on the scoreboard.
Well, they don't have errors in the columns out there. It's pitches in that last column, but you didn't see it go up in the...
No.
Here's a ground ball towards the middle. Littlefield gets a second chance. A tricky hop again, but this time he holds on. He flips to Perry, and the Brewer Witches have stunned the Bronco crowd here this afternoon as they hold on for a 1-0 victory in this Class A North quarterfinal. The Witches are moving on to the semifinals against either Oxford Hills or Bangor, and a very tough loss for the Hampden Academy Broncos here this afternoon after a 15-1 regular season, which included 2 wins over the Brewer Witches they fall here this afternoon by a score of 1-0. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with the post-game show. McDonald's post-game show up next here on Ticket TV.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
Ambition is desire. Ambition is spirit. Ambition is drive. Find your ambition right here at Coldbrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan. There's a reason we're the #1 Mitsubishi volume dealer in the state. We've got the selection. We've got rates as low as 0%, and nobody will pay you more for your trade. Find your ambition. Drive your ambition. Only at Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Madison Avenue, Skowhegan. Start here at coldbrookmitsubishi.com.
All right, we are back here at Bordick Park at Hampden Academy, and a look at the victorious Brewer Witches there in their post-game huddle in right field. Dana Corey talking with his troops out there. We welcome you in to the McDonald's post-game show, brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and on Wilson Street in Brewer. Quite a ball game here this afternoon in this Class A North quarterfinal. The final score, Brewer 1 and Hampden Academy 0. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. And Ernie, goes without saying, a well-pitched game on both sides. The way things started, both pitchers kind of scuffling in that first inning, but understandable. A lot of pressure, a lot of nerves maybe heading into this one, and looking to obviously move on to the semifinals. And both pitchers settled in very nice after that first inning. The key for Van Anestein is he left them loaded. He left 2 runners in scoring position in that first inning.
Yeah, 2 in the first, 3 in the first, 2 in the fourth, and 2 in the 7th in conjunction with Zach Arnold. But, yeah, he settled down quickly. I mean, again, 77 pitches over the last 5 2/3, Van Anestein, before he had to get relief after he reached the 212 pitch limit in this case. But he didn't allow anybody to score. And the defense came up big as they needed to. And of course, Van Anestein did a lot of that himself with 11 strikeouts. So he did the job, and Hampden just couldn't break through against him. And Brewer didn't have much of anything going for them offensively after that first inning, but we talked before the game about getting a runner in scoring position with few outs, and they were able to get Caden Morin on second base with a double with 1 out in the first inning, and then Logan Littlefield, the big 2-out double to drive home down the right field line, the opposite field, hit down the right field line to drive in what turned out to be the only run of the game. Just a great pitcher's duel, and Kason Wildman, boy, tough luck in defeat there. 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts through just 81 pitches, 52 for strikes, 29 for balls, and Van Anestein 112 pitches, 71 strikes, 41 balls, and he guts out the victory, and so the Witches, their season continues.
And indeed, they will take on either Bangor or Oxford Hills. We'll have that matchup tomorrow afternoon on Ticket TV at 2 p.m. as you see the star of the game. We haven't got to the player of the game yet, but a strong candidate, to say the least, right there. Grady Van Enestein here in the McDonald's post-game show. And meanwhile, Ernie, very tough conversation happening right now in left field for the Hampden Academy Broncos. 15-1, and you and I were talking off air. Maybe we talked on air during the pregame show, but they are stacked in their pitching, and they're a team that if they get past this first one against a guy like Van Enestein, look out, because I think beyond that they have the advantage in the next two games.
They have advantage. I mean, given that the next games come Thursday and Saturday, you can't get back around to your first starter again, and so they're in great shape with Colin Peckham and Bodie Bishop. But, and certainly Wildman pitched well enough to win. I mean, he gave up 2 hits and 1 run over 7 innings, but they just, you mentioned that John Perry has been a little concerned about his offense all year long. The one loss during the regular season was a shutout loss to Skowhegan, and today their second and final loss of the year, a 2-hit shutout to the Brewer Witches. And we talk about pressure on both teams, but really the pressure was on Hampden today.
Oh, yeah.
They're the number 1 seed, 15-1. They have played their way into a position where they are the number 1 team in the region over 2 months, whereas Brewer just snuck in with a great win over Bangor to close out the regular season to edge Lewiston by 0.94 heel points, less than a point, and kind of had a second life here and taking advantage of it now.
Let's take a look at our Next Home Experience. Post-game highlights brought to you by Next Home Experience for the 3rd straight year. The market leader. And again, we go back to that top of the first inning when the only run of the ball game was scored. It was a 1-out double to left center field for Caden Morin. He is on at second base in this situation. There are 2 outs, and you see Littlefield taking that outside pitch down the right field line on a line, and it's going to drive in Morin from second base and give Brewer a 1-0 lead. And I guess, Ernie, at that point, we weren't quite expecting it to be a 1-0 ball game, but that is how it turned out. Here's the Broncos at the plate, working against Van Enestein. And Grady letting his defense provide some help here. That's a base hit to left field. Having trouble with the sun here to see where the ball is in this game.
Who is up?
Hampton's up. And there's a base hit to left field. That's Rogan Lord with a base hit. That came in that first inning. Again, the Broncos with some base runners.
Yeah, Peckham. That was Peckham with a hit there.
Yeah, Rogan Lord's hit came
Cody
in
with
the
a
fourth inning.
leadoff single, strikeout, and then Peckham with a ground ball single through the shortstop hole. It gave Hampden first and second and 1 out. Then Van Enestein struck out Wildman, walked T.J. Lorena to load the bases on a 3-2 pitch, but got Rogan Lord looking on a 3-2 pitch to end the inning. So
this was a big play, sorry, Ernie, but Peckham hit a drive to left field. Eli Wall, the sophomore, was on the JV team a few weeks ago, moved up to the varsity squad, went back on that shot off the bat of Peckham, got turned around a little bit but recovered and made the catch.
Yeah, that was with 1 out and a runner on first base. So if he doesn't catch that ball, you're looking at runners on second and third with 1 out at least if McLeod is not able to score, because that ball, it was high hit, but it was out near the fence. So long way for Brewer to recover and throw it back in.
That came in the
5th.
Yes, and then we just saw caught stealing. Morin thrown out at second base by Rogan Lord, and that was the reaction of Van Enestein at the end of the 6th inning, getting the called 3rd strike. And here, the Broncos trying to keep it alive. McLeod with a ground ball to short off the body of Logan Littlefield. Safe at second base is Cody, who drew a 2-out walk. And Broncos trying to get that tying run in. And Peckham at the plate hit a ground ball to Littlefield, getting the second chance opportunity. Comes up with this one cleanly. The short flip to Jake Perry for the force. And the toss of the glove by Zach Arnold after the Witches defeat Hampden, shutting out the Broncos 1-0.
Witches, number 1 seed a year ago, got beat in the quarterfinals by number 8 Edward Little. And so this is the other side of that coin as they come out of the number 8 hole to advance to the semifinals, and they'll play either at Bangor or at Oxford Hills. Those teams, Bangor 4 and Oxford Hills 5, will play tomorrow afternoon at Mansfield Stadium, 2 o'clock start here on Ticket TV. And the winner of that game gets to host the Witches in the semifinals on Saturday.
Got a feel for Colin Peckham. He's out there raking the mound, and he would have been the guy.
Yep.
In Game 2 right here at Bordick Park, and not going to get that shot, unfortunately, for Hampden Academy coming up on Saturday. All right, so we'll take a time out here. We'll come back. We'll get a quick game recap. We'll announce our player of the game, our play of the game, and we'll wrap it up. And again, we've got high school softball coming your way on Ticket TV coming up at 4:30 from Old Town High School. Lawrence against Old Town in that Class B quarterfinal. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. DeansDetailing.com.
All right, we are back here at Hampden Academy, Bordick Park, and the Brewer Witches with an upset win here in Class A North quarterfinal action as they defeat the Hampden Academy Broncos by a score of 1-0. Again, during the regular season, they played a tight one, losing 2-1 earlier in the season. Later in the season, Broncos dominating in a 10-2 victory, but Brewer here in the postseason after sneaking in with a 4-1 win over Bangor in the season finale. They pull off the upset over 15-1 Hampden. So the Broncos finish up this campaign at 15-2, and Brewer improves to 8-9 overall. And again, they'll be facing the winner of the game we have tomorrow on Ticket TV. Tomorrow afternoon from Mansfield Stadium, it's Oxford Hills taking on Bangor in a 5-4 matchup there. And then if Bangor wins that game, obviously Brewer a short trip across the river to take on their rival, the Bangor Rams. Rams will be certainly looking for revenge on that one if they manage to defeat Oxford Hills. And right now for the Witches, they don't care where they're going.
No,
it's a long trip to Oxford Hills or a short one to Bangor.
Yeah, they're happy to be playing and trying to make most out of it. They also saw what happened a year ago when they were the number 1 seed, got knocked off by the 8 seed Edward Little. Edward Little went on to win the regional championship and advance to state. So they know what can happen because they've seen it from the other side, and hoping to pull it off here over the next few days.
All right, our play of the game has to be the only run of the game. As Logan Littlefield at the plate in the top of the first inning. Play of the game brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Here it is, Caden Morin at second base, 2 outs, top of the first inning. And Logan Littlefield at the plate against Kason Wildman, pitch on the outer half. And it is driven down that right field line for an RBI double, scoring the only run of the ball game in this pitcher's duel between Grady Van Enestein and Kaysen Wildman. There it is, Morin crossing home plate. The only time that happened today. And the Witches win at 1-0. And Ernie, pretty easy choice for your player of the game today.
Yeah, I mean, normally it'd be hard to go against Kaysen Wildman, the way he pitched today.
Right.
Just an efficiency of pitches, 81, but got to go with Grady Van Enstein. Just gutted it out a tough first inning, and then just kind of control things from there. A couple of runners aboard in the fourth. Couple of runners aboard in the seventh before Zach Arnold came on after Van Enstein reached the pitch count of 110 and got the out he needed to preserve the victory, pick up the save. But Grady Van Enstein, 6 2/3 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, mixed his pitches very effectively, and had Hampden guessing throughout the game, and was able to post the shutout. And that's a heck of a way to go out in terms of pitching, unless he gets a chance to pitch here later this week before he heads off to Endicott College to continue his career with one of the top Division III baseball programs in the country. But he goes out today as the Firehouse Subs player of the game.
All right. Congrats to Grady Van Enstein. Quick look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV. And again, I don't even know what time it is, Ernie. My phone has been charging.
It's about 4.
About 4 o'clock. Coming up at 4:30. It is Lawrence and Old Town High School softball quarterfinal action in Class B North. And tune in for that one. Mark Paulette on the call of that. And then tomorrow afternoon, as I mentioned earlier, Ernie and myself will be at Mansfield Stadium for Oxford Hills at Bangor. And the winner of that game will be taking on the Brewer Witches. Will be, in fact, hosting the Brewer Witches. And then we'll see what happens later on in the week after all the results are in from today and tomorrow. All right, want to thank our crew here for this one. A hot and steamy afternoon here at Bordick Park, and they held up well, doing an outstanding job. Max Pottle, our producer and director, also provided the graphics for us today. Matt Cunha on the scoreboard, our camera crew, Grayson Cox, Jordan Wells, Tucker Sastamoyne, Ernie Clark, my broadcast partner. We're going to send you to Brewer, not for the celebration, but for the drive coming up. You're going to head to the Greenway Equipment Studios and join Aaron Jackson and Matt Cunha in the studio for the drive, an abbreviated drive today. Red Sox winning big over the Braves at last look. Ernie, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okie doke.
All right, Jim Churchill saying good afternoon from Hampden Academy. The final score, once again, the Brewer Witches 1, the Hampden Academy Broncos 0. This has been high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Hey you, yes you. Are you between the ages of 16 and 24 trying to plan your future? Let the dedicated team at Job Corps get you headed in the right direction. Earn your diploma or get certified in a vocation in less than a year. Call today to change your life.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
High school sports on Ticket TV has been presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street Bangor and Wilson Street Brewer, Next Home Experience, Firehouse Subs, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, and Levesque Business Solutions. High school sports on Ticket TV also brought to you by Northeast Driving School, Dean's Detailing, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Varney Mazda, Varney Chevrolet, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Loring Job Corps, Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Blackfly Coffee, Mad Cat and Company, Novus Auto Glass, Bangor Window Shade, Hartford's Auto Service, Flash Me Maine Photo Booths, Bennett Auto Center, Tiller and Rye, Angelo's Pizzeria, Hillside Athletics, Liberty Olton Insurance, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza Hampden, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaners, Frank's Bake Shop, The Heating Lodge, Comfort Shoes and More, Memory Lane Assisted Living, The Growing Place, The Coach House Restaurant, Tim's Plumbing, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Knowlton Automotive, Bangor Floral, The Local in Orono, Doors Equipment Company, Napa Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber Company, Creative Options, Midcoast Denture Design, Fielder's Choice Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Services, Henry's Bridal Boutique, Dairy Queen in Bangor and Old Town, and First National Bank. Ticket TV is a production of Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket.